clips on the side here. Oh man, this is cool. And that folds out. How cool is this? Oh, it's like getting the world's geekiest handbag. Look at it. It turns into a backpack. That's epic. That's cool. A little bit of an extra there. So I'll zip that back down because I don't need a backpack for now. But super cool nonetheless. So it also acts as a nice shield and padding. So I really like that. In the back here it just looks like a pouch. Just checking if there's anything in there. That feels like Rolls-Royce in there. That's amazing. I really love that. High quality stuff from DJI there. Really good. Step the game up definitely with the bag here. Another pouch at the front. It's definitely a marsupial. Let's get in there and have a look, eh? Very sexy. Look at that. You can see there. It's beautiful. Or am I just a geek? Yeah. Definitely don't need instructions. Get rid of those. So this will be multi-charger. Cables for the remote controller. This is ND filters. Propellers. Charge cable, USB-A to USB-C. That feels like just propellers and little bits, so I'll get into that a bit later. I'll take all the plastic off this and show you soon, but just to get into it, there's a separate little middle compartment that has a compartment. Like, it's genius. This is literally genius. DJI is genius. Have a look in here, this little compartment here. That's amazing. Really awesome. Plenty of room for everything in there. This one can even carry the charger by the looks. The Mavic 2 could only carry what you needed for the day. The charger would have to be traveled separately from the bag. Look at these batteries, 46 minutes. Hallelujah. That's amazing. They don't feel that heavy either. They feel very well made like everything else. And as it's the standard version, just the standard controller. Bear with me a second, soon I'll just take all this plastic off, but we want to get to the piece de la resistance. And look at this guy with his Bane mask. How cool is that? Oh my God. Like, so you undo its bib, pull it out, and off she comes there. Much more heavy duty than the previous. That's on another level cool, and it tucks all the propellers in there too, so they're protected during travel as well. So yeah, the one thing I'm going to say straight off the bat with this guy is that it's much more angular, much sharper, and it's definitely bigger. I'll be able to, in a second, I'll put up a comparison between the old one and the new one, and you'll see that when you put the two up against each other, it's much bigger. The propellers are much longer. I'll measure them up and get you some specs on that, but yeah, there's a lot of similarities, but a lot of differences as well. And obviously this payload here is what we're all talking about. This new Hasselblad camera is epic with its little twin buddy system there for exploring. So let me get all this plastic off and I'll get back to you as we set it up. All right, so I've got all the plastic off now. So what I'll do tonight is I'll go through and get all the firmware updated and charge the batteries and take it out for a maiden flight tomorrow. But some of the parts have changed a little bit. This is a lot longer than the old batteries, but they're about the same weight. Obviously you get that extra flight time. The charger is impressively heaps smaller. It's a 65 watt USB-C charger. So that's going to be easy to replace if you lose it or something. And that just plugs in, that's a USB-C to USB-A cable, that plugs in there so you can charge the batteries and the controller at the same time. This bag is luxe as hell, really impressed with that. There's plenty of room for the extra propellers, all the batteries, extras if you need it. It folds out into a backpack as well, which is, if you get stuck, that's going to be really handy for anything on the run. The ND filters you get here, I'm not exactly sure what they are without looking at. Okay, no, so 4, 8, 16 and 32 neutral density filters. So that's pretty much all you'll really need to get started. Those other ones for long exposure. My experience with drones, long exposure is a bit of a, but anyways, we'll try them out later. But these ones for now will definitely get us through. So I'm really excited to take this out tomorrow and get this footage, this test footage and review out to you guys, because obviously everyone wants to know what's going on with this drone. The big question is it worth going to the Cine version? I think the computers nowadays will be able to handle the compression format, but I'll be able to test it out for myself over the next few days and let you know as soon as possible. So watch this space.